Comparing is killing your joy. You're too busy comparing yourself to other people. Either that be in a sport, physically, in the gym, whatever the case may be. You are comparing yourself to another human being with a whole different life. God created them in a different way from you. Physically, mentally, everybody in this world is different. And by you comparing yourself to that person, that is not going to bring you happiness. That's going to kill your joy. And I speak for myself. There's been many times I've seen someone physically better than me, or better hooper, better whatever. I compare myself to them. I see that they are my age, maybe even younger, doing things way better than I am. And I look at that and I get down on myself because I'm like, what am I doing? He's younger than me. And he's more successful. He has more money. He has more this. Comparing is killing your joy. And phones is why this generation is so cooked. I can talk about that in another video, but Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, whatever. All these social medias are connecting other people together, and that's the whole point of it. But we are seeing other people's lives. We are seeing other people's posts. And every time we see someone's post, a tiny bit of us is comparing ourselves to them, to their looks, or to how successful they are. And most of the time, I'm telling you, those posts, they may look very happy. They may look very like they're living the best life ever. I'm telling you, they're not. You compare yourself to posts of people who are photoshopping and trying to make it look very good. And you're comparing yourself to that. You're comparing a whole different person to yourself, and that is killing your joy. Because then you look at yourself and you're like, what am I doing with my life? And I've done that so many times. It's important to just focus on yourself and not compare yourself to other people and cut off those distractions. You become way more happy, way more blessed. I've compared myself to many people that are my age or younger, doing better than me, and I get jealous. Comparing yourself to other people also brings a ton of sin. Jealousy could bring anger, and that just results in more bad things. You get sad, you get depressed, you think this person's living such a better life than you because you are comparing that person in one thing. You probably compare yourself to someone, and that person you're comparing yourself to is also comparing themselves to another person. It's a cycle. It just makes us feel hopeless. It makes us feel lost. It makes us feel behind, when in reality, we all have different paths. We all have different journeys, and some are faster than others, some are slower than others. Some could look like they're going in the right direction, but they're not. And the devil is leading them. He will give you what you want. He really will. He'll do it fast too. And if yours is slow, just know God is taking his time with you. Do not compare yourself to other people. Don't do it, because I've done it. It's killed my joy. It's killed my happiness. I really recommend y'all get off social media. I'm telling y'all, if y'all get off social media, you'll be way more happy because you're not comparing yourself to other people. Just because someone else is the same age as you, or younger, doing more, and is more successful than you, that doesn't mean that they are more blessed than you. Everyone in this world is equally blessed. And I know I have my faith in Jesus Christ, so that's all that matters. Because this life is temporary. We can compare for forever. There's always going to be someone better than you. Someone is always going to be superior at you than that thing. Someone's always going to be richer than you. Someone is always going to be stronger than you. Someone is always going to be faster than you. There's always going to be someone that's better than you at something that you can compare that to. I bet LeBron James, which he is the best basketball player in the world, compares himself to someone else in a different thing. Maybe he compares himself to someone smarter than him. Everybody compares each other to somebody, and I pray that y'all stop comparing yourself to people and stop looking up to people. Stop looking up to people. Stop trying to be someone else. Stop, be yourself, because God made you that way. God made you to be yourself, not to copy someone else's path, feel behind, and compare your lives to their lives, and get depressed when you think their lives is better than yours, when you don't even know their life. You don't know their life. You only know yourself. And as long as you're happy being yourself, it just sounds like a whole bunch of noise. And then when you get rid of it, it's quiet. It's just you and God. And those are the only two people that need to be together, you and God. That's all that matters in the long term. It's important. Pick up that cross and carry. Stop comparing yourself to other people. It's only going to kill your joy and kill your peace. Stop doing it. It's very easy to do. You can go on Instagram right now and start comparing yourself to someone else and get upset. It makes sense, because a lot of those things on social media are not even real in the first place. Start comparing yourself to your past self. Improve every day. Try to make your today's self, your present self, proud of where you came from last week's selves. Proverbs 14:30 says, "Envy rots our bones." That's the verse of the day. It's very short, and it's basically saying jealousy, comparing ourselves to others, is bad for our soul and bad for us. There's many Bible verses that talk about comparing and comparisons and why it is not good for us and why it is bad for us. God tells us, don't compare. Work on yourself. Work on your faith. Work on your relationship with Him. And blessings will come. You're too focused on that one blessing. You're too focused on other people's blessings when you're not focusing on you and God's relationship. God will send the blessings your way. Just be patient. See ya.